In the little town of Condon, in the middle of the wine-growing region of Gascogne, everything seems totally ordinary. But this man is proof that it isn't. Merwan Ben Hamed is under house arrest and is not allowed to leave the town.
I have to report to the police at 9:15 in the morning, noon, 3 in the afternoon, and 6:15 in the evening. In the past 1.5 years, I must have walked a total of at least 4,000 kilometers through the town.
The walks to the police station are now part of his routine. Merwan Ben Hamed was convicted of planning an attack on the Russian embassy in Paris and spent almost a decade in prison. After he served his sentence, France wanted to deport the father of 3 to Algeria. But the European Court of Human Rights wouldn't allow that to happen. Ben Hamed faces the death penalty in Algeria, so he remains in France with his wife and their children.
Our 3 children were born in France, but they're unable to assert their rights. In my case, that's normal. I'm an Algerian. But my children, that's something different.
The French government wants Ben Hamed to leave and find a country that will accept him. The family doesn't get any financial support from the state.
We've been suffering for 13 years. My children and I are being punished in the place of others. In every other European country, people feel compassion for the prisoners at Guantanamo. But here, no one feels sorry for us.
The community didn't accept the Islamist willingly. The decision was made by the French Interior Ministry, but it's refusing to comment. The town hall and prefecture are also keeping quiet. Public officials in the small town aren't telling the citizens anything.
I don't know why he's living here. Most people will say the same thing. We don't know why he's here or what he's done.
I don't think it's good. These people have to be closely monitored.
Ben Hamed denies having planned terrorist activities in France. He's also not commenting on any attacks by Islamist extremists elsewhere in the world.
What am I supposed to say about the attacks of September 11th or about bin Laden? You can talk about those things forever. What do you think about bin Laden or Barack Obama? That just goes too far.
Terrorism expert Jean-Charles Brizard has often heard answers like this. He doubts whether the authorities are cracking down hard enough. He says Ben Hamed could communicate with extremists using his home computer.
The man presents a serious security threat. The house arrest is problematic. There have been several other people in the same situation who have planned new attacks.
And that's precisely the dilemma facing the French government. There's not enough evidence to send Ben Hamed back to prison. But Judge Virginie Duval says that France can't simply deport him without another country's agreement to accept him. So France has exhausted its legal options.
When people are deported, they're usually sent back to their home countries. But when that isn't possible, the prefecture can order this person to be placed under house arrest.
Ben Hamed's lawyer says the house arrest was simply an excuse to continue to monitor him. She wants to take legal steps to ensure he'll be able to leave France without the written approval of another country.
The
restrictions on Ben Hamed's movements only apply within France. Otherwise, the law says he may go wherever he wants. So I don't understand why the French Interior Ministry is threatening him with prison if he should try to leave France. That's absurd. He can't stay here. But he can't leave France either.
La tête à l'envers. Il est interdit de territoire, mais on lui interdit de quitter la France.
It's 5:30 and Merwan Ben Hamid is on his way to the police station. He's asked for permission to live in 18 countries so far.
I sent my last request to Portugal. They said I had to be in the country already before I could submit a request for asylum. But France won't let me leave. It's a catch-22. Who knows for how long?
Another Islamist sentenced to house arrest recently fled the country. And when the camera is turned off, Merwan Ben Hamid admits to us he's toyed with the idea of doing the same.